Stephen Keshi passed away, not one single letter from our government, from Mr. Lai Mohammed, our Minister of Information, not one letter. Even if you want to, even if just lie, Mr. Lai Mohammed, lie that you are honoring our sportsman, lie that you are honoring our legend, just lie, pretend like you people care for the little things, for the things that actually matter. Lie, just lie. Give a semblance of a responsible government. It was as if nothing happened when Stephen Keshi passed away. And you people will be calling for Nigerians, for people to give their all, to save our country, to come back and give our best and do this. Just look at the people that give our best. Look at how you're treating them. First of all, I don't know if any of Stephen Keshi's children, family members will ever get to see this video, but I just want to send out a heartfelt message of condolence, and I pray that God will give you the strength and the perseverance to cope with this. Stephen Keshi had lost his wife in December 2015, and then a few months after that, he's gone. And he had 4 kids, I hear. And I just want to let them know that their dad or their relative, whoever he was to them, or people who knew Keshi, was a great man. And I recognize him as one of the greats in our country, and one of the people who have actually done more than our politicians have done for us. And I just want to honor him today. And first of all, I don't know if there are people out there who don't know the importance of what people like Stephen Keshi have done for our country. And I just want to say that, Stephen Keshi was one of the only 2 people to have won the African Cup of Nations as a player and as a coach. Him and Egypt's Muhammad El Gohari. Like, these were the only 2 people in Africa. And in 2013, this man led Nigeria to win the African Cup of Nations when we felt like Nigeria had lost all, like we had lost all hope in our team, in our national team. This guy came literally from heaven, took Nigerian Super Eagles in 2013, and we won the African Cup of Nations. We defeated Burkina Faso. That final was fire. And thank God to people like Mike Adenuga, who were there to honor and celebrate Stephen Keshi like he deserved to be honored and celebrated. In 2013, the same 2013, he secured Nigeria qualifications for the World Cup, which was happening in 2014. So this man literally now became the only coach, the only African coach to actually qualify 2 African nations in the World Cup, Nigeria and Togo. I feel like that in itself, in 1 year, 2013, was a lot. And somehow I also know that winning cups and winning all these, all these competitions is not just about that. It's not just about winning the cup and getting our names and the points on the board. It's about the amount of hope and love and joy that one is able to bring to the people of a nation. And this man helped Nigeria become the only country to have won the African Cup of Nations and also qualify for the World Cup in 1 year. In 1 year. 2013 was a great year for sports in Nigeria generally, just because of Stephen Keshi. Stephen Keshi led that movement. And then right after that came tides of trials and tribulations in his life. And I felt like, and now that I think about it, I feel like as a people, we should have done more for him. We should have helped, we should have listened more. In 2015, he began to complain that there were a lot of people who were trying to sabotage him and his career. The NFF were treating him like trash. And at that point, I just feel remember, I'm just like, NLC, the Nigerian Labour Congress, you people didn't talk. You people didn't hear that one, though. If it's oil money, you people will be the first to call for strike, but you did not stand up for this man. We Nigerians that will sit down at pubs, we will scream, hey, go! We didn't stand up for this man. All we did was murmur and complain in our living rooms at why Nigeria is treating Stephen Keshi like this. Yes, some people will argue that, oh, but he did this, oh, but he did that. Everybody has weaknesses. Stephen Keshi had weaknesses. But one thing I'm sure of is that Stephen Keshi loved his country. Stephen Keshi loved Nigeria. Stephen Keshi loved his team and he wanted the best for the Nigerian team. If not, this man would not have worked as Nigerian coach for a year without being paid salary. And I stand to be corrected, Stephen Keshi was not paid salary for a year, but he went on to coach the Nigerian Super Eagles. And like I said, thank God for men like Mike Adenuga who were there to honor him the way he was meant to. But apart from that, I just feel like Nigerians sometimes forget what truly really matters. Stephen Keshi, men like Stephen Keshi, men like JJ Okocha, men like Kano Nwankwo, these are not celebrities. These are men who have changed the brand, the image, the history of Nigeria. They've imputed and touched the lives of Nigerians directly through their actions. In a time when military heads of states had destroyed the image of Nigeria, when democratic leaders and politicians and all whatnots had stolen and siphoned money and given Nigerian name a synonym to corruption, made our name and our country synonymous with corruption. Men like this, in some little way or the other, by their actions, by following and pursuing their passions, by their successes in their careers, gave us pride to say, this man is Nigerian. They somehow, in some little way, some drop of water, in some little way, affected the image of Nigeria positively. Buhari is going about now trying to fight and, fight corruption and change the brand and the image of Nigeria. It's men like this that directly, without hassle, change the image of Nigeria. Because when there is a goal, whether it's in Nigeria, whether it's in Egypt, whether it's in the United States, whether it's in England, whether it's in Brazil, Rio, a goal is a goal. And the winner of the cup is the winner of the cup. And somehow that helps. It goes a long way to help the image of a country. And so I was shocked at how our government received and allowed, and should I say, dealt with the departure of a great, of a legend, of a man like Stephen Keshi, who had given his all. This man gave his best. And I wrote a little ode, a little message to Stephen Keshi, and it goes this way. Keshi, when I compare the way America celebrated and honored the departure of the great Muhammad Ali, and how our country treated your own departure, I weep inside. Because you deserved more. You put hope in the lives of millions of men and women over the country, all over the country. You helped us regain pride, time and time again. Because of your win, you even made some alcoholic beverages sell and sell out. You, Mr. Keshi, were a humble Nigerian. You were a good Nigerian. And you wanted the best for our sports team. You wanted the best for our country. You wanted the best for the way things were run in this country. Keshi, I'm sorry with the way our government treated you. I'm sorry for the way the NFF treated you. I'm sorry no one stood up for you. And you truly deserved more. Keshi, I will remember you. Nigerians, men and women all over the world will remember you. Our sportsmen will remember you. And I honor you today because you truly deserved more. And may your soul rest in peace. And I just want to send out a message to the Banters, my Banters who are listening to this message, anywhere you are, anywhere you are, anywhere you are. Reach out to your loved ones. Reach out to your family. You never know when their time will expire on earth. As I hear, he departed, he died on his way to the hospital. A heart attack. A heart attack. In the morning, by 5:30, he just left, he just departed. And on the 7th of June, Nigeria was dealt with a big blow because Stephen Keshi left. And I want to tell everybody out there, whenever you see a celebrity, somebody who has literally directly touched Nigerian identity, changed and affected the Nigerian identity and our history, don't just go and take selfies. Don't just go and say hi and want to. No. Give them a heartfelt thank you and tell them that you recognize their worth, you recognize their value, and thank them for what they've done. People like Okocha, Kanu. And when I heard this, I reached out to my producer, the first producer who ever gave me a chance on TV. And I said, Chichi, I love you. I just wanted to reach out. And I honored her in my little way. I sent something to her account. Not that she needs it, but because I just wanted to let her know that I truly honored her. I reached out to my father. I reached out to people like, you never know. You never know. I reached out to my guardian who was there for me, Mr. and Mrs. Ola. They were there for me for years. When I wanted to be on my own and I wanted to find my way. In your little way, just try and reach out to the people that matter and have added value in your lives. And this is all I gotta say.